when your knees ache and your hips feel stiff, it is not a failure of your body. It is not an inevitable consequence of aging. It is a nutritional crisis. And the power to address that crisis is not found in a prescription bottle, but in your kitchen.
A truly different way to look at joint pain. Welcome back to Health Voices, everyone. I'm Sarah, and that was the powerful perspective of our expert guest, Dr. Morgan, who is here with us today. Doctor, that idea, a nutritional crisis, is profound. So many people in our audience feel that stiffness every single morning. They accept swollen ankles and aching hips as just a part of life after 60. You're suggesting that we should see it not as a sentence, but as a signal.
That's precisely right, Sarah. Pain is a signal. It's your body communicating a need. For decades, we've been told that joint pain is simply wear and tear. But modern science is revealing a deeper truth. It's often a breakdown of collagen, the protein that acts as the cushion and scaffolding for our joints. And this breakdown is massively influenced by our diet. What 99% of seniors don't know is that you can provide your body with the exact raw materials it needs to support its own collagen production, reduce inflammation, and even improve joint health using common, everyday vegetables. These are real foods with real science behind them that can make a tangible difference in how you move and feel.
And that is the practical hope everyone is searching for. Today, you've brought us a list of 7 of these powerful vegetables, ranked from helpful to the absolute most powerful. Where do we begin this journey to rebuilding our joints from the inside out?
We begin with number 7 on our list, a vegetable that is so common it's often overlooked. It's the silent shield for your joints. Spinach. Many people see spinach as just a simple leafy green, but for anyone with leg stiffness or swollen knees, it is a foundational ally. Spinach doesn't contain collagen itself, but it fuels your body's ability to produce and protect it. It's packed with vitamin C, magnesium, and iron. Think of these 3 as a team. Vitamin C is the master architect, essential for forming the strong triple helix structure of collagen. Magnesium is the calming agent. It helps reduce the inflammation in the tissues around the joint, allowing for better blood flow and repair. And iron is the delivery truck, ensuring that oxygen gets carried deep into that joint tissue to feed every cell that's trying to heal.
So without all 3 working together, the healing process is incomplete?
Exactly. It's a symphony. A 2021 study that followed older adults found that those who added spinach to their meals just 4 times a week reported less swelling and significantly more strength when climbing stairs. The healing is quiet, it's gentle, but it is profound. It's one of the easiest first steps anyone can take.
From a silent shield to an active fighter. What is vegetable number 6, Doctor?
Number 6 is our anti-inflammation ally, broccoli. For so many seniors, chronic inflammation is the invisible thief that steals their mobility. It makes joints feel puffy, hot, and painful. Broccoli's power comes from a remarkable compound called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane does more than just reduce inflammation. It actually helps protect your joint cartilage from further damage. Think of it as flipping on your body's own internal defense switch, activating enzymes that protect your cells. I had a patient, a lovely woman in her late 60s, whose blood tests showed very high levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker for inflammation. She was having significant trouble with her hips. We worked on a diet rich in cruciferous vegetables like broccoli. After a few months, not only did she report feeling less pain, but her inflammatory markers on paper had dropped significantly. It was visible proof of the healing power of food.
That is fascinating. To see a change not just in how you feel, but in your actual blood work, is incredible.
It truly is. Furthermore, broccoli is rich in vitamin K, which plays a lesser-known but vital role. It helps direct calcium into your bones where it belongs and away from your joints, where it can cause painful calcification and stiffness. Whether you steam it or roast it, broccoli is a true healer.
That makes perfect sense. Now for number 5, you're suggesting something that many people use only for flavor.
Yes, number 5 is a small clove with big power. Garlic. Please do not dismiss garlic as a simple spice. It is a deeply restorative food for aging joints. The secret is its high concentration of sulfur. Sulfur is a mineral that is absolutely critical for collagen synthesis. Think of the collagen in your ligaments as a strong, woven rope. Sulfur forms the powerful bonds that hold the strands of that rope together, giving it strength and elasticity. Without enough sulfur, that rope becomes frayed and weak. When you crush or chop fresh garlic, you activate a compound called allicin, which is where many of the anti-inflammatory and circulatory benefits come from. A 2020 clinical trial was very revealing. Older adults who consumed fresh garlic regularly reported a 28% reduction in joint pain and significant improvements in their ability to perform daily tasks over just 8 weeks. This wasn't a drug. This was garlic.
And you mentioned crushing it first is important?
Yes, that's a crucial practical tip. Crushing or chopping the garlic and letting it sit for about 10 minutes before you cook with it allows the allicin enzyme to fully activate. This simple step dramatically increases its healing potential.
That's a wonderful piece of advice. What's next on our list at number 4?
At number 4, we have fuel for your cartilage, carrots. Carrots are a staple, but their power for joint health is often underestimated. Their vibrant orange color comes from beta-carotene, a potent antioxidant that our body converts into vitamin A. Vitamin A is critical for the repair and maintenance of all our connective tissues, including the smooth, elastic cartilage that cushions the ends of our bones. As we age, that cartilage can thin out, leading to that painful bone-on-bone grinding sensation. Vitamin A helps to nourish that cartilage, supporting your body's effort to preserve what's there. I want to emphasize, this is about the long game. A long-term study on seniors showed that those with a consistent intake of beta-carotene-rich vegetables like carrots had measurably slower joint degeneration over the years. This isn't a quick fix. It's a long-term protection strategy.
And I've heard that cooking them with a healthy fat, like olive oil, can help?
You are exactly right. Roasting or sautéing carrots in a little bit of olive oil actually enhances your body's ability to absorb that wonderful beta-carotene, making them even more effective. It's a perfect example of how combining foods the right way can amplify their benefits.
That's a great connection to our last conversation. So, if carrots are fuel for the cartilage, what does our number 3 vegetable do?
Number 3 is what I call the collagen activator, onions. Like garlic, onions are rich in those vital sulfur compounds needed to build strong collagen, but their superstar component is a powerful antioxidant called quercetin. Quercetin is one of nature's most effective natural anti-inflammatories. It works to calm the immune system's overactive response that so often leads to joint pain and swelling. A study in the Journal of Nutrition in Gerontology and Geriatrics found that seniors who ate onions regularly, at least 5 times a week, experienced a noticeable reduction in swelling in their ankles and hands. They weren't just feeling better. The objective physical signs of inflammation were decreasing. It shows that consistent dietary habits can help restore balance to the body's inflammatory response system.
It's amazing how these common, inexpensive vegetables hold so much healing power. What is our runner-up at number 2?
At number 2, we have the joint rebuilder, kale. Kale has become trendy, but for seniors, its benefits are timeless and deeply scientific. It is one of the most nutrient-dense vegetables on the planet for joint health. It's exceptionally rich in both vitamin C and vitamin K, the architectural team for collagen and bones. But it also contains 2 essential trace minerals, manganese and copper. These minerals are involved in a process called collagen cross-linking. If you think of collagen as a mesh-like net, manganese and copper are what weave the intersections of that net together, making it incredibly strong and durable. This is what gives your joints the ability to withstand daily stress without wearing down. I've worked with many patients who were initially resistant to kale. It's tough. It's bitter, they'd say. I had one gentleman, Arthur, who thought it was just rabbit food. He suffered from terrible morning stiffness in his hands. We found a way for him to enjoy it, blended into a soup with potatoes and garlic. After a month, he admitted, I don't feel like I have to pry my fingers open in the morning anymore. He became a convert. It's about finding a way to make these powerful foods work for you.
That's a wonderful story. It shows that with a little creativity, these healing foods can be a joy to eat. And now, doctor, what is the number 1 most powerful vegetable for our legs and joints?
The number 1 vegetable is the one most often dismissed as plain, old-fashioned, or just a side dish. It is the most humble, yet it may hold the most profound potential for hydrating and cushioning our aging joints. Number 1 is cabbage. What makes cabbage so uniquely powerful is that it's one of the best plant sources of an amino acid called glutamine. Glutamine plays a key role in tissue repair, but it's also critical for your body's production of glucosamine, which helps replenish the synovial fluid in your joints. Think of that fluid as the lubrication for a door hinge. When it dries up, the hinge becomes creaky, stiff, and hard to move. Glutamine helps your body naturally replenish that lubricating fluid, allowing your joints to move smoothly and without pain. A 2021 study from the University of Illinois was remarkable. Seniors who incorporated cabbage into their diets just 3 times a week experienced a 43% reduction in joint swelling and improved walking stability. But even more compelling, tests showed an increase in their joint fluid density. It was direct proof that cabbage was helping to restore the cushion from within. Red cabbage, with its high level of anti-inflammatory anthocyanins, is particularly potent.
That is truly incredible. To think that something as simple and affordable as cabbage could be doing so much work deep inside our joints. This has been an absolutely eye-opening list, doctor.
The single most important message I hope people take away from this is that your body has an incredible, innate ability to heal. We often accept stiffness and pain as our new normal, but that does not have to be the case. These 7 vegetables are more than just food. They are signals. With every bite, you are sending a message of repair, of anti-inflammation, of nourishment to your body. You are providing the tools it has been asking for. You don't need expensive, trendy supplements. You need consistency. You need care. And you need the belief that it is never too late to support your body's healing journey. Your joints are listening, and they are ready to respond.
A beautiful and empowering place to end. Dr. Morgan, thank you once again for sharing your invaluable wisdom with us. And to everyone in our Health Voices community, thank you for being with us today. If this information has helped you see your daily meals in a new light, please give this video a like and share it with someone you love. And let us know in the comments, What was the most surprising vegetable on this list for you? Subscribe to our channel so you never miss these vital conversations.
And as always, a reminder to please consult with your personal healthcare provider before making any significant dietary changes. Be well, and know that every meal can be a step towards a stronger, more comfortable you.